And here's some more damage. And we just had a good rain last night, so the DE powder that I put on earlier this week washed off, so you gotta stay mindful. Really gotta stay on them, keeping your vegetables sprayed this time of year. Coming back again with my BT powder on my green beans and my cabbage and my peppers and my tomatoes, because I still got a little damage. Went ahead and treated them also with BT concentrate. Basically, with BT concentrate is just a bacteria, a natural bacteria that's good for organic gardening. We don't try to use any chemicals as possible, as less chemicals as possible, or as least chemicals as possible. I just worked the dirt around my green, well, actually I just broke my green beans up. And I healed my dirt around them. 2 reasons why we heal dirt around our green beans is, first of all, it weeds them, get some of the excess weeds out. And when the green beans do start producing, it'll give them support, because you don't want your green beans laying on the ground. That's the 2 reasons why I was taught to heal them. And it is a lot of work. Getting ready to plant 2 more. Well, I'm planting a Reaper and one of my Thai chilies, or Thai Dragon peppers. Anybody's ever had a problem getting okra to grow or to germinate, best advice I can give you is get you a mason jar or a saucer or a cup or a glass or something, and put your seeds in them, let them soak overnight, and they'll actually germinate, have a little stem coming out, and that increases their chance on germinating. In previous videos, I put compost down right here. I just broke it up. I'm going to, if the weather permits, I'm going to put my landscape fabric down today and plant my okra seeds. And those of you ever planted okra seeds, the best way to plant them is to let them soak them in water or milk overnight. It increases their chance on germinating. Again, I got 1 row, not really a straight row, but it's a row of okra. Actually, it's Clemson okra, which does pretty good. Did pretty good for us last year, which I've got 23 plants, which if it produces, plenty of okra. Our pole beans did come up. That we planted, I think it was last week. We thought we was gonna have to replant them, but they actually came up. I also had to, I replanted our squash and zucchini. As you can see, the mounds. Did 4 zucchini and 4 squash. Actually 4 black beauty and 4 straight neck yellow squash.
Mulberries are falling to the ground. These are mulberries that I'm gonna let ripen. Jeffrey came out here the other day, worked the dirt up around these green beans, and they are looking good. We've had rain the past few days, so I haven't been able to get out here. But I just wanted to come and take a look. At the beans. These are bush beans that he's planted. And where's that? I may pull me some more turnip greens or pick me some more turnip greens. It's quite a few on there. I could stir fry those. Want to show you all the tree, the pear tree again. Two bunny rabbits jumped up behind me, scared me. Let's see. Where did I see the pears? There we go. I don't see any anywhere else. Here's the look at the cabbage. Still looking good. Jeffrey said there was some damage to it, so he did treat it, as I've stated earlier in the video, or as he stated. And you can see significant damage there. Wonder what it could be. The screening does help a lot, Jeffrey says, but something is still getting in there or is coming up from the ground. But all in all, I can't wait to cut a head of cabbage. And like I said, we've gotten a lot of rain these past few days. I can't walk to show you all the potatoes, but as you can see, the greenery coming up out of the straw are potatoes. On the edges, there are weeds, but in the middle of that straw, that's a nice big one there. It's potatoes. So that's always a good sign. I'm gonna give you a little look at the tomatoes that I planted. Now this one down here, this one right here was the puniest one of all that I planted, and look at it now. It's a week and a half they've been in the ground. And it's funny, that was the puniest one, and now this little bitty one here needs to catch up with the others. And I planted all Big Boy and Better Boy. I think it was Better Boy. Jeffrey reinforced the cages with this here, these stakes, and then he used the wire there to reinforce it even more. And that has really helped us. When storms come, like we stated a few years ago, it blew up all the tomato cages, turned them all over. But the tomatoes are looking good. And like I said, they've been in the ground a week and a half. I do want to show you the cucumbers, and that's way over this way. I replanted the cucumbers. There's a lone little apple there. Thank goodness. I'll come back to it, but I wanted to show you all. I planted that cucumber, and 3 days later, I had germination. So those must have been some really good seeds. These are the peppers that Jeffrey planted, but that one there is looking really puny. And this one as well. Probably gonna have to replant those. May have gotten too much rain. Another pepper. These are all peppers. Well, this one's looking awesome, as well as that one. But here's a cucumber that has come up. But I don't think that's the one that germinated. And these are peppers here. I'm kind of off balance trying to walk on this landscaping fabric. I think this is it. These two here came up after 3 days. Actually, it's 3 of them now. Looks like there's something else coming up too. All that little bitty green ones that look like little cucumbers trying to come up as well. But we'll see. More peppers. Nothing has germinated here. More peppers. Oops. Sorry about the angles, guys. I'm trying to keep my balance here. Let's see, is there anything here? That may be a little germination. That green. Jeffrey planted this the other day. Let's see, what is it? Oh, it's eggplant. So we have 1, 2, 3 eggplant. And here's where, let me give you a better view. Where you see this stake here, it's where I planted pole beans, and the other half of the aisle is cucumbers, which he said hasn't come up. I can't walk through this right now because it's so muddy, but you can see the greenery. Those are pole beans. This is the first time I've tried to grow pole beans. He told me my row was really crooked, so yes it is, but it's still gonna eat good. And then he replanted the squash and zucchini in this row here. See the rabbits? They are running in abundance today. Just a little preview of our garden. I'm gonna go back over to the apple tree and see if I see any more apples. More poke salad. Oh, there's a nice big one right there. Pretty little flowers. It's kind of hard to see, but the apples are starting to come in. Thank goodness. Oh, there's one right there. The wind stopped blowing. A few more apples, so that's always encouraging. But I just wanted to give you all a preview of what's going on in the garden, how everything's looking. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that we have to plant? Jeffrey and I will need to sit down and discuss it because we have so much space. We kind of scaled back this year because I'm going to have a busy summer. So we scaled back, but we'll have to talk and see if there's anything else we want to get into the ground. It's a nice, cool day here. This weather is unseasonably cool, which I love. I love cool weather. But everything is looking really good. We're still on task. Need to pull these weeds as usual by his cherry tree. Jeffrey's been putting compost down in certain areas. More poke salad. that didn't really produce the past few years. We're not going to plant anything in those areas, and he's going to continue to try to build up that ground. But here's another look at these potatoes. Definitely a sign spring is here. We thank you so much for tuning in to our channel, Siblings A and J Gardening. You all stay safe and be blessed. Thank you all for liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. If you have anything you want to ask us, please leave it in the comments. We appreciate all your support. I forgot I had to come back because I'm going to pick this turnip green here. I picked this a while back and I stir-fried the greens. It was so good. This is a nice little mess.